basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me today, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Rockets, here with their Houston fans and back on the road. Facing off here against a very talented ball club, guys. This is a tremendous chance for them to put all their skill and talent on display.
Seeing where the Rockets are, they've been smack dab in the middle of the pack and just haven't been able to climb the ladder. They've been stuck in kind of a middling form.
Yeah, they've just sort of been hovering there in the middle of the pack. And, you know, this is not a very exciting team, and I think that's a problem. I mean, you've got to give your fans some hope. And this team, to this point, just kind of ho-hum.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Clark in at 2-guard. Gallenberg's out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Allen, and it's Jennings in at the point. And for the Rockets, White is the 4 with the Sheik at the 5. Kevin Martin and Chandler Parsons at the 2 and 3. And it's Lynn in at the 1 spot. Gallenberg dishes to Bosh. That's good.
And you look at Scott Skiles, coach of the Bucks. I'll tell you, everybody knew he was going to coach someday when he was a player, because nobody was more prepared and nobody spent more time watching film than Scott Skiles. He always knew he wanted to coach. Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
It's Jennings with the drive. And Bosh gets it to go on the assist from Brandon Jennings. Bosh has got his second bucket of the game to go. Going back to Scott Skiles and his use of film as a player, if you like watching film, the NBA entering a golden age in that regard. I mean, everybody's doing it.
Yeah, it's all broken down and organized. I mean, these days you watch it on a laptop or a tablet. And film study really is something coaches and players use on a daily basis now in the NBA.
Can't connect from 13 feet out. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Dallas.
And with the success they had from behind the arc in that game, you knew they were going to be in good shape.
Yeah, especially with that kind of long-range shooting. I mean, that's difficult for a team to overcome. Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible.
Jennings kicks to Bosh. It's back to Jennings. Shoots over Lynn. Jennings can't get it to go.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
You know, Houston for the last several years has tried to get a star player on their roster, but it's so difficult to do. There's only about 10 of them in the entire league. But what they've done is they've put a lot of good players on the floor. They've built their asset base, and they're poised to make a deal when the right one comes their way.
Knocks it down from 7 feet. Jennings has got his first bucket in this one. Rockets leading by 4. There's the pick. Jennings against Lynn. Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Parsons got 5 points so far.
He will fight you down low, guys. Really battles in there. He comes up with a lot of second chance buckets.
Jennings kicks to Bosh. It's back to Jennings. Shoots over Lynn. Here's Gallenberg. Rockets with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And not to discount defense, guys, but it was their effectiveness offensively that allowed them to finish that game out.
Yeah, spoken like a true sharpshooter. The battle at that end of the floor, which they won easily, really told the story.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, Clark.
Really, if you don't have a top 10 player in the league, you just continue to gather talent, and that's what the Rockets have really done.
Yeah, and you call that stockpiling assets. If you aren't building around someone, then you get as many good assets as you can because they're always movable, and I think Houston has done a nice job with that. They're in a position to add pieces or either trade for additional pieces now.
Now Jennings, following the miss by Martin from deep, shoots the 3. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 5.
You cannot back that far off of a guy. I mean, I don't care who he is. These guys are pros. They all can shoot. D up.
Now here's Lin. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
And what stood out to me in particular was his gorgeous playmaking out there. He was finding his teammates in great positions to score.
Bucks trailed by 3. Clark, the pass to D'Alembert. The shot, no good. And it's Houston the other way. This is the second time they've matched up against Milwaukee.
Yeah, it was a big loss. Pretty much pure domination. And I thought the key was the rebounding total. I mean, it was ugly. They were completely dominated on the glass. That's going to have to improve tonight.
And here's Jennings following Kevin Martin's 3. Jennings dishes to Clark. Off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Drew Gooden is checked in for D'Alembert. Jennings drives in. The shot no good. Some solid defense there from Lin. Steve said it. They were atrocious on the glass when they last met. What do they need to do, Clark, to change that in this game?
Well, a couple of things. One, they need more bodies in the paint. I mean, you got to have more bodies in the paint. Then you've got to be ready to box out. They left 1 or 2 guys on an island down there, and you can't do that. That's not going to work.
Here's Lin following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to White. Working on Bosh. Lin a screen on Bosh. That's a 2 from Martin. Kicks to a sheet. Back to Martin. Houston moving it around. Lin against Jennings. Moves back up. And Kevin Martin the bucket on the assist by Lin. 10 points for Martin.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. It's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. Bucks number 1.
And what really stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they're passing the ball. This is a club that is very unselfish.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for White. Bosh kicks to Clark. From deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in three-point range.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin McHale gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. A big factor in today's game, he said, is how they are able to handle Chris Bosh. He said often in games, Bosh is the X factor with his ability to gather rebounds and finish off chances inside. In order to keep him from dominating the fight on the glass, they'll have to match his intensity every step of the way. Guys?
All right, Doris. Good.
Both sides really coming out of the gate firing here.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on.
Martin kicks to Patterson. Back to Martin. And Houston again with the bucket.
He has taken over this game, guys. I don't know what else you can say about it.
So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 4. It's Allen on the wing. It's back to Jennings. He dishes it to Gooden. He kicks it to Clark. He feeds it to Jennings. Clark covered by Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Martin. For the finish.
Oh, man, what a play. I'm not sure which was better, the fast break or the steal that got it started.
I think it was the defense, Steve, quite honestly. I mean, the whole play isn't even possible if he doesn't make the steal.
Here's Gooden. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 3rd assist on the night. Rockets leading by 4. Lin with it. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Makes the lead pass. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Let's take a look now at Kevin Martin's numbers. He's been a force for them over the past month as you take a look at the league rankings. 13th in scoring, 16th in three-point field goal percentage. And defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And I think this is a good time, Steve, to touch on his scoring average again. I mean, as you pointed out, it's top 15 in the league, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Allen for the three. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Lynn, averaging 19 points per contest. Martin for three. And Parsons gets it to go. Parsons got 9.
This has been a strong statement by them, the way they've come out and attacked the glass early.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. I love the physical play, the fact that they're taking the game right to their opponents.
Now here's Bosh. He had 10 points in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in.
He can cause the defense just so many problems. There aren't many ways to slow him down.
And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Take a look at the Lakers. Of course, there's the Rockets, just way behind.
Seeing where the Rockets are, they've had a tough time setting themselves apart from the pack this season.
Yeah, they sure have. It's really been one of those years where nothing really gets going. There's never kind of an ignition that kicks in for this club. They just kind of seem to hover around the middle all year.
Outside for Martin. Launches it. Gets the bucket. Martin's got 19 points.
Even when they're D'ing him up, I mean, he's a very good shooter from out there.
Jennings kicks to Bosh. Shoots over Patterson. And another basket for Milwaukee.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Feeds to Parsons. Quick move inside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Jennings with the drive. Here's Clark, defended by Lynn. Here's Gooden. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 5 assists in the game.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Marcus Morris is checked in for a Sheik. Gary Forbes comes in for Chandler Parsons. Miami's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And the offensive rebounds leading to second chance points.
Yep, Kevin, and they have 6 in this quarter. And you know what? That's always a good sign in terms of a team that's focused and energetic. I mean, when you can get to that offensive glass, you're doing some work.
That's blocked. .132 left to play in the first. Udrih, the pass to Harris. That's good, and it's Udrih with the assist that time. And the Bucks lead by 3.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
And here's Douglas. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Wizards in Washington. Shot to stop the run. The shot's good from Forbes. Milwaukee's got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Now the feed to Udrih. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Morris. It's hauled in by Harris.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Puts it up from 12, and it's good.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. So how about trying, guys?
Now here's Douglas. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Here's Forbes. It's hauled in by Harris.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Here's Dunleavy. Here is Nba2K13. Hits it. Well done on the second effort. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead. Douglas for three. No luck. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Make sure to pick up the newest copy of NBA.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Clark in at shooting guard. Udo out there with Gallenberg. Then there's Jennings. And it's Harris in at small forward.
Well, he brings a lot to the table, Kevin, that's for sure. And what I look to really is his pursuit of the ball. I mean, he gets you so many second chance opportunities because he anticipates so well, and he plays with a kind of a fearless aggressiveness.
And his shot blocking can't be overlooked. I mean, he's known to send shots singing backwards. I mean, he brings that intimidation factor at the defensive end for sure.
Here's Clark. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Shoots over Douglas. No good from Clark.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
4. Milwaukee with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Yeah, you know that Toronto game has a lot of attention on it.
Now here is Harris. Here's Udo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, you look at the Rockets head coach Kevin McHale in just his second full season as an NBA coach. Remember, he spent a couple of years as an interim coach for the Timberwolves when he was a GM. But really did a great job with that Houston club last season.
Three-pointer, Martin, and that one's good. Martin's got 22 points.
Wow, he is just burying shot after shot from long range.
And he'll keep calling and begging for the ball, I'm sure.
Here's Udo. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jump. And you mentioned McHale's tenure with Minnesota. 13 years as the general manager of the Timberwolves. Yet, Steve, unable to really build a consistent winner around the great pick of Kevin Garnett.
Well, they had it going for a while, Kevin, when they had Marbury and Garnett. But then Marbury forced his way out with the trade. And Minnesota had a couple of good seasons after that. But then they really went in the tank. And I think it was a difficult time for McHale. And I think a lot of people questioned whether he'd be a good NBA coach, but to me, it looks like he is pretty solid one. He's been around the game forever, but he's got a good feel for his players, puts them in a position to succeed.
Here's Dunleavy. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Henson dishes to Dunleavy. Fires it up. And again, the Bucks miss. Rockets trail by 6. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, cool hands, and the last outing against the Mavericks got the job done. He finished with 13 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Thank you very much, Doris. Not a huge surprise for him, Clark, to come out with such a mission-like attitude.
It really isn't. I mean, it's part of his mental fabric, which he likes to play with. A lot of his focus is required to deliver a game like he did.
Yeah, he likes those situations. He likes the pressure. He seems to thrive in those circumstances. And, boy, he came up big.
And Lamb kicks to Lynn. Dishes it to Morris. Houston moving it around. Here's Parsons. Another miss by Houston. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Hudrick. Shoots over Lynn. Here is Nba2K13. That's good. Nba2K13's got his second basket. Rockets have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Outside, Lynn. There's a screen. Lamb. Over Allen. They get it again. Here's Morris. That's good. Morris has got his first points of the game.
Tell you what, this has been the Achilles heel for this club defensively. They can't seem to secure a rebound.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance baskets have really sabotaged their defense.
And Udrich kicks to Dunleavy. The dish to Nba2K13. He passes to Udrich. The second chance effort. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, that's his shot. He is really proficient from that mid-range.
Outside, Lynn. Now the pass to Lamb. The tray. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now Udrich. Ray Allen is on the wing. Ball's not loose. Over Lamb. Scooped up. Nice second effort. Good job staying with it. And Nba2K13's got 6.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for a Sheik. White comes in for Marcus Morris. Gary Forbes checked in for Chandler Parsons. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Lamb.
Beautifully executed play there to get that basket.
Here's Udrich, defended by Lynn. Shoots it. And that's a foul called on Beno Udrich. That's his first foul.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards, but you know, you got to be smart too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
Douglas with a screen on Harris. Forbes the pass to Douglas. The three is launched. That drops. And now it's only a 5-point Bucks lead.
Another open look hits bottom from outside.
Yeah, and that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
Passes it to Dunleavy. Kicks it to Udrich. Shoots over Lynn. No good. Some solid defense there from Lynn. The Rockets shooting reasonably well, 45%. He kicks to Douglas. Lets it go with a 3. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 5 assists tonight. It's a close game here in Houston. Here's Udrich. He dishes it to Gooden. Patterson on him. Shoots. And the Bucks miss again. And here are the Rockets now. They've got an 8-0 run. Here is Forbes, guarded by Harris. Shoots from 12. Forbes can't get it to go.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Pass to Harris. He feeds it to Udrich. Feeds it to Gooden. The feed to Harris. 6 to shoot. Gooden up top. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Fires from the wing. Dunleavy's shot is off. Houston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Dishes to Douglas. There's the dish to Forbes. Launches a 3. Drew Gooden grabs the miss. Gooden's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Houston making some changes. Rockman's checked in, and it's Martin in for Gary Forbes. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Gooden. Udo comes in for Mike Dunleavy. Cool Hands checked in for Ray Allen. and it's Jennings in for Udrih. Here's Clark. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Good. Clark's got 5 points so far.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Lynn kicks to Douglas. Back to Lynn. Houston moving the ball around. Brockman dishes to Martin. Here's Brockman. D'Alembert covering. Douglas. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Douglas has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
D'Alembert with the screen on Douglas. Poked away and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Bucks number 1.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
And here are the Rockets now. Tries it from the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot. Douglas has got 12.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
The pass to Clark. Outside Jennings. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, with Brandon Jennings, we've seen steady improvement in terms of his shooting percentage during the course of his career. He came in as just a jump shooter, and now he's really finishing around the rim and showing better shot selection as well.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
He passes to Clark. Passes it to Udo. Tries again, and Harris puts it in. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
Things have changed a little bit here in the second quarter, guys, and we're seeing them start to convert a lot of second chance opportunities.
Yeah, and I'm sure the coach has to be happy about this. I mean, the hustle underneath is paying off in a big way.
And for Jennings, as we talked about him offensively, a quick, explosive guard. He can't create his shot pretty easily.
Yeah, I think he could be comfortably a 20-point per game scorer in this league, Kevin. The issue with him is just to continue to grow and be an efficient, to make the game easier for himself, to know how to harness and unleash his terrific speed. That's where he's going to make his next step of growth.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Chris Bosh is checked in for D'Alembert. Henson comes in for Udo. And Nba2K13 comes in for Tobias Harris. Now here's Douglas. He's got 14. That's a 2 from Martin. Rebound, Milwaukee. Nba2K13's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Clark, defended by Douglas. And that one's good by Clark. Rockets trail by 5. Now here's Douglas, averaging 14 points a game. They set the pick. Kicks to Parsons. He kicks it to Douglas. The Rockets with another miss.
You know, as tight as this game is, you have to like their chances the way they've been rebounding.
They have a pretty good margin in that department, so they've got to continue to hit the boards hard. It'll pay off for them in the end.
Here's Clark. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. It's back to Jennings. Over Martin. Jennings can't get that one to fall. Rockets shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Douglas kicks to Parsons. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Parsons got 11.
Well, Parsons was really a surprise coming out of Florida. Had a big impact his rookie season with Houston. Very reliable in a lot of areas. Can handle the ball, can knock down a long-range shot, and a better defender than you think as well.
That is what makes Parsons such an easy guy to send out on the floor. You know exactly what he's going to give you on offense and is very consistent. Jennings against Douglas. Kevin Martin on the wing. From outside the arc. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. So for the Rockets, Marcus Morris is checked in for Jones. Lamb comes in for Kevin Martin. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Tony Douglas. And then for Milwaukee, Ray Allen is checked in for Mbah-a-Moute. And it's Udrih in for Brandon Jennings. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. A nice shot by Lin.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
Yeah, no question. If I'm them, I'm definitely going 2 for 1.
Here's Clark. 9 points in the game so far. The shot's good from Henson. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Got to be very careful with this team. They can be really strong inside if they get good position.
Well, you give up that kind of deep position, Steve, you're done. It's over.
Now here's Lin. And it's blocked by BOSH. He dishes it to Clark. 1 second left. And another basket for Milwaukee. And so that's the end of the first half. Bucks ahead, leading by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And everything is in place and ready to go on the halftime.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
What a performance from Jennings here. He's got 11 points, and he's nailed 3 from long range. That's 9 points from deep.
Well, I like that he's not hesitating to pull the trigger. I mean, if he's got room, he's going to take the shot. He's putting some fear in this defense.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. Jeremy Lin and Kevin Martin manning the back. Wide is the 4 with the Sheik at the 5. And it's Parsons in at the 3 slot. Pass to Martin. Back to Lin. Shoots over Jennings. Here's White. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. White's got his second basket of the night. Bucks leading by 7. Jennings kicks to Allen. He feeds it to Clark. D'Alembert with a screen on Martin. In low to D'Alembert. And a Sheik sends it back. And that one's good. That's 12 points for Chris BOSH.
You know, not everything's falling for them, but they're definitely capitalizing on their second effort.
Well, you know you're going to miss shots in this game, so you've got to attack the boards and continue to get yourself second chance opportunities. That's exactly what they're doing.
Feeds to Parsons. There's the feed to a Sheik. Got it. Good job in the low post. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Jennings kicks to D'Alembert. Working on a Sheik. Pulls up. And another basket for Milwaukee.
He typically may not contribute a lot, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have the ability to.
Lin with it. Dishes to Martin. Back to Lin. Shoots over Jennings. And Houston again with the bucket.
Not a lot going wrong for them on offense in the early part of the third. I mean, that's 3 makes on 4 tries now.
Back to Allen. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. And that's 12 points for Allen.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Martin the pass to Lin. Martin lets it go from deep. The rebound by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's BOSH. Good. BOSH has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
And that one's good.
Boy, every time they drop it in, they do so from close range. Easy baskets.
Yeah, high percentage looks time and time again, guys, and it's paying off in the way they're playing this game. I like their strategy.
Jennings, no luck. Good work defensively by Martin. Rockets trail by 9. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
There's Jeremy Lin. He's so good at driving the lane. Excellent ball handler, crafty finisher inside, stronger than he looks, and really understands angles. And that's how he's able to get that shot off in the lane.
Now here's Jennings. 11 points in the game. Here's
What a talented leaper. Loves to climb up and throw it down. Man!
Oh, Clark, he gets up so quickly.
He's like a pogo stick.
Oh, my gosh. Not a lot of point guards in the league can jam like he can.
That's for sure.
And he's able to finish, guys, amongst all the big fellas in the paint. Just amazing athleticism.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. There's the screen. Outside Martin. 18 feet out. Again, the Rockets score.
No question about it, guys. He's been one of their best performers today.
Bucks leading by 7. Jennings dishes to Clark. D'Alembert with a screen on Martin. Here's Clark, covered by Martin. Jennings kicks to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. Allen outside. The rebound by Omer Ashik. Ashik's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Martin missing. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. The dish to Allen. And the pass to Clark. Gets it to go. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
You know, the defense has to prevent the ball from getting down into that area if they're going to be successful, guys.
And here is Lin. 6 points for him. He passes it to Parsons. Off the screen. D'Alembert grabs the board.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
A big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well. Shooting-wise, he's having a tough quarter. I mean, he just seems to have gone cold. Can't find the basket.
Here's Clark with the lead pass. A shot by D'Alembert, no good.
Still trying to get into the swing of things here offensively. It just has not happened for him here.
And Allen with the block.
Well, I tell you what, guys, his struggles from the field have definitely taken their toll on the team today.
D'Alembert with a screen on Martin. Clark kicks to Bosh. Defended by Lin. Outside Jennings. Nails it from the high post. Jennings has got 13.
Well, of the two teams offensively, they've been more oriented towards those mid-range shots.
Yeah, Steven, they're focused on getting open quality looks, whether it's from behind the arc or inside the arc, and right now it's been more inside the arc.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Drew Gooden has checked in for D'Alembert. And Bahamute comes in for Chris Bosh. Tobias Harris has checked in for Ray Allen. That's Dunleavy in for Cool Hands. Here's Patterson, following the basket by Brandon Jennings. Left side, Jennings. Dunleavy. Passes to Harris. Lets it go from 11. Jennings with the bucket. He's got 15. Rockets trail by 13. Douglas kicks to Forbes. Kicks it to Patterson. Here's the screen. He kicks it to Lamb. Shoots from the elbow. The shot is off, so Milwaukee will take it the other way.
They have a nice lead here and have really controlled the glass for the majority of the game. Kudos to them for their strong effort on the backboard.
Yeah, and they're sending a message too, Clark. They're really coming out and playing a very physical game here.
Now here's Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Nba2K13. Down goes the slam.
Showing no mercy. They are getting after them at both ends of the floor.
Continuing to add to the lead as the minutes tick away.
Douglas against Jennings. To the middle. They get a hand on it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Harris. And that is good. Harris has got 6.
Man, offensive execution has been the story here. Just playing beautiful basketball.
And guys, you can see it in their advantage in field goal percentage. I mean, you get high quality shots, you're usually going to shoot well. They're playing outstanding basketball.
The shot's good from Forbes.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
Jennings kicks to Dunleavy. He feeds it to Nba2K13. The feed now to Dunleavy. Feeds it to Gooden. Inside. And Dunleavy gets it to go in. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Now here's Lamb, looking for his first bucket of the game.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Morris passes to Lamb. To the paint, Douglas. The rebound by the Bucks. Jennings has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And this is why they have the big lead. The rebounding has been dominant.
You know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've been the more physical team from the outset. That's been the difference, their physicality.
Bucks leading by 17. Now Dunleavy. Offensive rebound. Shot's good from Nba2K13. Nba2K13's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
Forbes. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Douglas. Douglas has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Dunleavy. Outside Jennings. Dishes it to Nba2K13. Now the dish to Dunleavy. Pass to Harris. Second shot opportunity. And he races to the bucket for 2. Gooden's got 9.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Here is Forbes. 6 points for him. Here's Lamb. That's good.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Well, Jeremy Lamb is just a smooth scorer with good athleticism. Just glides out there. Had a very laid-back style at UConn that gave some scouts pause. You know, it's almost like he makes it look too easy, so you wonder how hard he's actually going out there.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Douglas kicks to Forbes. Over Harris. And it's Houston with another. Here's Dunleavy. And going back to Lamb, Clark, when you look at his style of play, do you think he needs to play harder with more passion?
I'm not sure if that's the case. Some guys are going hard and it doesn't look like they're going hard. Other guys look like they're going hard and it's an act. I mean, you just have to get to know your guys. The key for him is to want to be an impact player at the NBA level and to put in the work to make that happen. If he can handle adversity and the challenges of becoming a high-level NBA player, he's got a chance to be a good one. Well, they say control the glass, control the game. They're definitely controlling the glass. You know, the dunk was great, but I didn't care for that interior defense there, guys. It was non-existent.
You're right, Clark. You know, it was way too easy. I don't think the coach liked it either. Look at it. Look at that face. Uh-oh.
It doesn't get much easier than that. They have got to tighten up their defense. That was embarrassing.
And the Bucks making a change here. Udo's checked in for Gooden. Henson comes in for Mbamute. Ray Allen is checked in for Tobias Harris. And Cool Hand subbed in for Brandon Jennings.
You know, one thing you know is that the son of a coach is usually going to have good shooting mechanics, and that's definitely the case with Mike Dunleavy Jr. He always seems cool and composed when he's getting ready to fire away. He's got a great release.
It's just one of the benefits of growing up in an NBA family. Shooting form comes very easy to him, and he makes the most of it. Bucks leading by 18. Here's Clark. 13 points in the game. The pass to Allen. Pass to Clark. The Bucks working the ball around. Clock at 4. For 3. They grabbed their own miss. The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
The Bucks making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. 5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Martin. And that's not going to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 19. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next.
Next Tuesday, Rajon Rondo.
Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for the Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris Burke with the report. Hi, Doris.
Kevin, the uncontainable game has come from the Bucks bench. Effort and energy, exactly what they're called upon to provide, is exactly what they've brought to this game. Coach is thrilled with that kind of effort, guys.
Doris, thank you. Boy, you can never underestimate, can you, how significant an impact your bench can be?
Yeah, Kevin, especially with the long season in the NBA. The bench plays such a big role because you need energy night in and night out. And I thought these guys did a terrific job tonight.
And you know what, guys? You know the deal. Even if those guys don't play a lot, they're at practice every day getting in their work, going as hard as the big man guys so that they're always ready when their chance does come.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Clark, he's in at shooting guard. Allen out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Dallenberg. And it's Jennings in at point. Clark dishes to Dallenberg. And a Sheik sends it back. Here's Parsons. Kevin Martin on the way. And it's sent back by Dallenberg. Jennings passes to Bosh. That one goes. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 19. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now here's Lynn. Back to Martin. He passes to Patterson. Lynn, clock at 6. Kicks it to a Sheik. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bosh has got 4 rebounds in this game. Clark kicks to Jennings. He kicks to Bosh. And it's a Sheik with the rebound. A Sheik's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Lynn. No luck. Great D that time from Jennings. gives him the lead pass. He dishes it to Clark. He feeds it to D'Alembert. Working on a Sheik. Kicks it out to Jennings. Shoots over Lind. Here's D'Alembert. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Rockets trail by 21. Martin gets a screen from Patterson. Feeds it to Lind.
You know, in this day and age, teams do turn over a little bit more. Not like the old days where you keep the same roster for close to a decade. And despite that turnover, you do see that some teams with good management still find a way to stay on top.
Whitey's checked in for Patrick Patterson. Bucks leading by 19. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Clark dishes to Allen. That's good. You talk about winning in this league, guys. It sure seems, Steve, to come down to the organization.
Well, there's a culture. There's a, kind of an aura around a team that is so important. You're not always going to have talent, but if you can have a team that is always dedicated towards working and getting better, then I think over the course of time, you're going to have a lot of success. Think of San Antonio, think of Oklahoma City. Obviously, they've had plenty of talent, but the character of the players and the work ethic of the coaching staffs and the organizations really tells you all you need to know.
Here's Clark, covered by Martin. Fades. Rejected by Martin. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Gooden's checked in. Here's Clark, covered by Martin. Shot clock at 5. Goes up. Stolen. And there's the feed to Parsons. Back to Lynn. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Houston with another.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession, guys. Very nice shot that time.
Jennings against Lynn. The drive by Jennings. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Rockets trail by 17. Outside, Lynn dishes it to Parsons. Back to Lynn. Outside, Martin. From downtown, but they'll get another chance. 5 on the clock to the inside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot. And made it work.
It did, yeah. And those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
They sure do. That's why boxing out is so important. Defensively, you can't just let a guy get to the rim and not put a body on him.
No good from Clark. The Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Martin kicks to Lynn. The dish now to Parsons. Pass to Martin. Over Clark. And it's Martin missing.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Clark, the pass to Allen. Passes it to Gooden. Shoots over White. And that one's good by Gooden.
That's a lot of height for the defense to have to deal with.
You know what, guys? I mean, especially against a guy with his touch.
And there's the pass to Martin. Fires for 3. Ray Allen grabs the board. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Looks like he's lost his focus a little bit. Not playing well in this quarter. Well, he did a nice job of getting himself into just enough of an open area to find that spot for his shot.
Lynn with it.
Well, there's so much great talent in the league right now, and as you guys look around, how many many surefire Hall of Famers do you see? KG, Duncan, Kobe, Kidd, probably Ray Allen. Yeah. Nash and Dirk, I guess, would be in there too.
Yep. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Well, Steve, all those guys you just talked about, Garnett, Duncan, Kobe Bryant, I mean, they all seem like locks in the Hall in my book. Any we missed?
Well, Jason Kidd, for sure. You know, looking down the road, LeBron, obviously, Dwayne Wade. There's some amazing talent in the NBA right now. Durant ultimately is a Hall of Famer as well. So we might as well just sit back and enjoy it, Kevin.
D'Alembert dishes to Jennings. Shoots over Lynn. Here's D'Alembert. And a Sheik sends it back. Rockets trail by 19. Left side, Lynn. He passes to a Sheik. Kicks to Martin. Outside, Lynn for the 3. Here's White. That's good. White's got 11 in the second half.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Here's Clark, rejected by Martin. The Rockets shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Here's White. No good. Some solid defense from Bosh. Bucks leading by 17. Clark kicks to Jennings. Puts it up from 15. And it's Lynn with the rebound. The Rockets shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of the nice, smooth finger roll. I like it.
Bosh, a screen on Martin. Clark, the pass to Bosh. That's good. Bosh has got 4 this quarter.
They're really making a point of taking it inside and scoring from close range.
Well, you have to give some of the credit, or actually the blame, I should say, to the defense. They are not doing anything in the paint area.
Martin, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, that didn't go down, but those are exactly the plays coaches like to see. You know, guys, you talk about Ray Allen. He's a true professional. I mean, always working on honing that jump shot, and he keeps himself in superb physical condition.
First one falls for him.
And Clark, talking about Ray Allen, you know, the reason his game has held up so well over the years is his commitment to conditioning and to his craft. And when you arrive to an arena before a game, Ray Allen is almost always the first one on the floor, going through his usual shooting routine. And boy, has it paid off for him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Rockets trail by 19. Outside, Lynn. He kicks to Patterson. Working on Bosh. Here's Parsons. Count it from 12. The Bucks shooting, certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Clark, covered by Martin. Nice shot by D'Alembert. And the Bucks lead by 19. Houston's right side, Martin. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. And that's 31 points for Martin.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Clark kicks to D'Alembert. Allen outside. He dishes it to Clark. Kicks it out to Jennings. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Bosh. The 3. Clark keeps it alive.
That's how to bang down low. His hard work gives him another possession.
Another shot. Some solid defense there from Lynn. Rockets trail by 17. Kevin Martin on the wing. Shoots from the right block. Rebounded by the Bucks. Jennings has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Clark kicks to Bosh. And stolen by Patterson. Martin against D'Alembert. The quick look, no good that time.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Clark kicks to Allen. Clark. Shot is blocked. And they're able to recover. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Bosh. Shoots over Patterson. And again, the Bucks miss. The Rockets shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And it's Martin missing.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
Here's Clark. Kicks it out to Jennings. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. And now Martin pushing it up. No one there to stop him.
And that's exactly what you call a high percentage hoop there.
Sure is.
The one-handed throwdown. Gotta love it.
The Bucks shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Clark. The feed to D'Alembert. And that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 17.
I think we can chalk this one up. The goal now is just to run some time.
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bus started now, boys.
Kevin Martin on the win. The basket good off the assist from Lin. And now that's 35 points for Martin. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The Bucks shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Clark. Five to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Rockets ball.
Here's Douglas. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game